Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Swaying your boat alongside sea waves on a bright sunny day with your fishing rod lowered deep into the waters in a hope to catch a cute little fish sounds relaxing, right? But it wouldn't be if your fishing hook catches an alien-like horrible sea creature. Today we're going to tell you about 10 sea creatures that would take all your courage to stare at them. Number 10. Megalodon. The literal meaning of megalodon translates big tooth, and believe me, you don't wish to come under it. The megalodon is among the shark species believed to be extinct some 3.6 million years ago. The appearance of megalodon matches to one of the most feared sea predators and its closest living relative, the great white shark. What's shocking about the megalodon? They were a whopping 21 meters long and could weigh up to 70 tons with massive teeth that are almost 3 times larger than a modern great white shark's. I'm sure that no one would wish this monster shark to reappear and prowl the ocean savagely hunting their prey. Recently, a huge, weird-looking body was washed up on shore in New Zealand. The creature had a huge head and a mouth full of jagged teeth, and scientists believe that it had an uncanny resemblance to the structure of a small-sized megalodon. This was not the only strange sighting. Another 50-foot-long shark appearance was also reported in 2016, 1 mile down the Marina Trench. Do you think Megalodon is resurrected from the bottom of the sea? Number 9. Swallowfish. The next on our list is not a dark, dreadful creature pulled out of the deep waters. This one is a delightful-looking aquatic mammal. We're talking about swallowfish, which is famous for its rare catch and eccentric looks. Fishermen dive over 180 meters in an attempt to grab this fish. A successful catch of a swallowfish could be as rewarding as discovering a raw diamond. The average length of this golden yellow fish is about 37 centimeters, but some have grown up to 74 centimeters. This has surprised many marine biologists, as this particular species is not known for exceeding its estimated size. The mystery remains unsolved. Despite its unique color complexions and its exceptional size, the most interesting thing is its male-female trait. Life begins as a female for most of the fish, but when it's time to mate, a few of them will transform themselves into males to support their population. These converted females are much more brightly colored and are a much more harder to catch commodity. So, how about looking for a converted swallowfish in your next fish hunt? Number 8. Megamouth shark. The megamouth shark is definitely a shark that's not to be messed with. As the name suggests, this shark has a gigantic-sized mouth, even larger than its own abdomen. This terrifying and rare species of shark roams the depths of the ocean. The shark was originally discovered in 1976 by a US Navy research vessel operating around Oahu, Hawaii, when it became entangled in some stranded cables. Since then, there have only been 55 confirmed sightings. These unique creatures can grow up to 17 feet long. Their larger-than-life mouth has 50 rows of tiny teeth on each jaw, and out of these 50, only the first 3 rows are functional. Because the mouth and jaw are much larger than the shark's abdomen, the megamouth doesn't have the strongest swimming capabilities. Scientists believe that its lips are bioluminescent, which attracts prey to it in the deep sea where it normally lives. Its giant mouth also possesses the ability to filter plankton from the water and use it as a food source. Number 7. Two-toned lobster. How would you describe your feeling holding a rare genetically mutated lobster? Daryl Dunham, a fisherman in Maine, has caught a super rare two-toned lobster, which scientists say is a 1 in 50 million chance of finding. What mesmerizes you about this lobster? Is it its amazing body color pattern, bifurcated straight down the middle, half black and half red? Marine biologists reveal that this unique color division doesn't only show on the upper layer of skin, but it's down to its genetics as well. Daryl donated this unique-looking two-toned creature to the Maine Center for Coastal Fisheries, where its standout color feature is now on display for visitors to wonder at. Another honorable mention is this see-through lobster. This albino kind appears to be almost translucent because of its genetic condition called leucism. You can only find one albino out of 100 million lobsters. In simple words, you're more likely to get struck by lightning than to catch one of these semi-transparent lobster. Number 6. One-eyed cyclops shark. A real-life one-eyed monster is definitely the last thing you'd want to hunt on your next fishing trip, right? A commercial fishing crew who happens to be on their routine hunt for sharks in the Gulf of California netted a wild shark. Inside the belly of this mama shark, they were shocked to find out this dreadful and grim-looking dead creature. It had one large eye centered in its face, and its albino coloring and absence of nostrils added to its creepiness. This one-eyed cyclops shark fetus is extremely rare. As low as 50 examples of such abnormality have been recorded. Marine scientists concluded thoroughly examining the embryo that it suffered a deformity in the womb called cyclopia, a condition that can be found in humans as well. Number 5. Giant squid. Have you seen The Pirates of the Caribbean, a Hollywood movie where this giant squid, the Kraken, ate Captain Jack Sparrow and destroyed his ship, the Black Pearl? Sounds thrilling, isn't it? Today, we bring you the real-life 13-foot-long giant squid, which was discovered by Japanese fisherman Shigenori Goto off the coast of Sado Island, Japan. Mr. Goto stretched his net to catch Japanese amberjack fish. Instead, he surprisingly hauled a 150-kilogram male squid lying at an estimated depth of 70 meters. He immediately brought it ashore, but unluckily, his giant squid did not survive much longer. Giant squids may grow to 13 to 15 meters in length. Their sheer size and fearsome appearance has placed them on top in a list of common ocean-dwelling monsters. This Japanese squid might not be quite as much of a sea monster, but it seems to be the real deal. Number 4. Anaconda. Out of all of the sea creatures we've talked about, anaconda is definitely the one that'll frighten the life out of you. This giant snake can engulf you in one bite. Anacondas are believed to be non-venomous in nature, so how do these non-venomous snakes kill their prey? They cut off the blood supply to their victims through a constriction, or they drown them. Spine-chilling hunch, right? Herpetologists say that giant anacondas can grow to about 9 meters in length maximum and weigh up to 227 kilograms. Recently, 3 people were boating down the Santa Maria River in Brazil when they ran into a giant yellow anaconda, which is estimated to be about 17 feet long. The people on board somehow tried to prod the anaconda with wooden oars, and one of them actually grabbed it by the tail, trying to pull it into the center of the river. Boaters also shot the video of the scene, which went viral. Wildlife authorities in Brazil propose heavy fines and prison time for chasing or hunting wildlife without a license. Number 3. Giant Mekong catfish. A fish as big as a grizzly bear? Yes. A fisherman in northern Thailand struggled for more than an hour to net this huge catfish in the Mekong River. It was 9 feet long and weighed 646 pounds. This giant Mekong holds the record of the world's largest freshwater fish. Mekong catfish is a toothless and gentle herbivore. It attracts high prices in Thailand because eating the fish is supposed to bring good luck. The locals also believe that it's a sacred fish because it persists on plant matter and also meditates. World Conservation Union, IUCN, has designated this species as a critically endangered one. But don't worry, fishermen can apply for special permits to hunt these giant catfish in the supervision of Thailand's Fishery Department, which is responsible for the well-being of Mekong fish. Despite efforts to keep the bear-sized catfish alive, it died and was later eaten by villagers in a hope that it'll bring some luck with its size. Number 2. Two-headed porpoise. 2 heads are better than 1, right? But certainly not when they're on the top of the same skeleton. That would be terrifying to see. This conjoined twin porpoise with 2 perfectly formed heads was pulled out by a team of fishermen working in the southern North Sea. Unfortunately, the caught fish was already expired, and the crew thought it was illegal to keep the remains of a deceased marine mammal, so they threw the specimen back into the sea. Luckily though, they were clever enough to take a series of photographs to remember this once-in-a-lifetime catch. Based on the photographs, scientists concluded that this phenomenon occurs when 2 separate embryos fuse together in a particular way. Other interesting facts were also revealed. The dead porpoise was a newly born male and the first ever recorded case of conjoined twins in their species. And number 1. Slug. This unique marine marvel called Glaucus atlanticus has topped our list because of its striking blue color and eccentric body structure. It's famously known as a blue dragon or sometimes blue angel as well. They float upside down by using the surface tension of the water. This helps them to cleverly avoid predators because the blue side of their body faces upwards, blending in with the blue of the water around them. The population of these blue souls is dominant in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. They're usually 1.2 inches long and they may seem cute, but they're actually pretty dangerous. you could receive a very painful and potentially dangerous sting from them. Although these sea slugs live on the open ocean, they sometimes accidentally wash up onto the shore, and therefore they can be found on beaches. The next time you spot something shiny and blue floating in the water, you might want to stay clear. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.